and I've never been cruel to one another. Another rumor I heard was that I was currently suing a hotel where I was staying for an anime convention because an anime fan slid yaoi under my door. Is that the stupidest thing you've ever heard? Like, first of all, nobody has ever slid anything under my door. Ever, nothing. Not much less yaoi, nothing. No one's ever slid anything under my door. And secondly, how could I possibly hold the hotel responsible for that? I couldn't. It's outrageous. But you know what? I don't know if you've heard this before, but somebody whose name I don't even want to mention, who started World War II, said the bigger the lie, the more people want to believe it. The more outrageous the lie, the more people tend to believe it. So there are a lot of those kind of things out there, and here's what I think it boils down to. You ready? It boils down to one word: attention. There are a lot of lonely people in the world. There are a lot of people who feel very empty and very alone, and they feel very insignificant and unimportant. They're just anonymous in this big world. Nobody knows who they are, nobody pays any attention to them, and they are so desperate for attention that they will say or do anything, even if it means sacrificing your reputation to get it. And they'll write some outrageous post somewhere, and instead of thinking, oh man, I just really hurt this guy's reputation, what they think is, woohoo! 10 people looked at my post. You see what I mean? All they care about is getting attention. I remember in psychology class, general psych, when I was in college, I remember learning one lesson, not many more, but just the one. I remember in psychology being taught that kids, especially kids, would prefer negative attention to no attention at all. They actually will act out and misbehave and do bad things to get attention rather than be ignored completely and nobody pays any attention to them at all. And that's what I think is at the core. I think there are a lot of lonely kids out there who don't feel very important and they're desperate to get some attention. So they pick somebody in this fan world that a lot of people know and they sling this garbage just to get attention. And it's all I can do not to be really hurt by it. Because like I said, I love you guys and I do my very best, that's for sure. Yes, my dear. Sorry that got so heavy. But that's real life, that's part of life. Yeah. I heard that, but I don't think it's real. She asked about More on High School Season 2. I had seen some posts about it.
That's just a prank.
And I think somebody started that, but I don't know that it's real. Believe me, nobody wants it to be real more than I do. But I don't think that that's really happening. I hope it does. I mean, the manga continued, and it would be awesome, but I don't know that it's real. Yes?
I need to mention if Kiss falling off, not hug falling off.
What kind of roles would
you want to do with Aaron this week?
With Aaron? Yeah. I can't believe you said that. He and I are doing a show right now. And he plays my brother. Is that cool? Oh my gosh. In fact, when I got cast for it, the director said, I cast this specifically because I cast Aaron as this character and he's your brother. And I just absolutely love it. Now what's funny is Aaron doesn't even sound like Al anymore. I mean, he sounds completely different. He's a grown-up kid now. I mean, he's like 21 or 22 years old. And he's like 6'9". He's a big, tall, thin kid. And I love him to death, but he doesn't sound like Al anymore. But he's awesome. He's writing at Funimation now. He's doing some directing at Funimation now. So he got involved in this industry when he was 11 or 12 years old and has just stayed with it. Yes?
You said you didn't get a Orochimaru and Naruto. How did you obtain Obito and Nagato?
Oh, just audition. Every time in some of those big shows like Bleach and Naruto, every time a new group of characters would come along, they would hold auditions for the new group of characters.
Do you read the manga? What made you want to audition for this?
No, I knew nothing about them, actually. Naruto is huge, as you know. I mean, it's huge.
And I'm gonna do it.
And so
And you
they
hate it.
sent me these
I don't hate
auditions,
it. I just
and
don't.
I
I'm not
auditioned
into
for
it.
all these different characters, and I've played like 5 characters in Naruto now. I played Obito and Nagato and Yomi and Fuen and C, at least 5. But Obito's like the most well known. Yes, my dear.
Okay, so I know that you approached Rooster Teeth.
Oh, it is. Go ahead, sweetie.
I know you approached Rooster Teeth to play Uncle Crow in Ruby, which is beautiful, and I love your makeup.
Thank you.
But what made you decide to approach them and talk to them about
I didn't approach Rooster Teeth. They actually approached me. We were at a convention together in Australia. And I knew nothing about them. And they said, we do this thing called Ruby. And I said, oh, really? That's cool. And they showed me pictures of the character designs. I was like, wow, that's really cool. I mean, neat stuff. And they showed me a couple of clips from one of their episodes. And then after the convention was over, they contacted me a few months later and said, would you be interested in playing a character? And I said, sure. So they sent me information about Uncle Crow, and I recorded all the lines. I was telling people yesterday, I haven't even seen it yet. Like, I've never seen one frame of it. I just send them, I record the lines and I send them the lines. And I'll record like 2 or 3 versions of each line, because they don't really know what they're going to use, you know, or what they like. So, for instance, you know, one line may be, sorry, I'm late. Sorry? Oh, it's somebody on the phone. You know, my name, you know, sorry, I'm late. And then I go, sorry, I'm late. You know, sorry, I'm late. Whatever. And I'll give them 3 different versions that they can use depending on how they want the scene to sound, and who am I talking to, and how irritated am I, or am I not irritated at all? Am I talking to the guy in the back row a little bit, so I'm projecting a little more, or is it just something right here? You know what? I've been informed that, oh, it is. It's 2 o'clock. I think it's, is it autographs now? Okay, it's time, yeah, it's time for the autograph session. So,